welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be taking a ride on the newly finished KX80. As you guys know, last video I cleaned this thing up, got it running, and surprisingly didn't have any issues with it. So yeah, it's a ripper. It rips pretty good. So we're going to be taking it in the back today, ripping it around some trails and stuff like that. I want to adjust one thing, the back brake. You have to push down pretty far to engage it. So what we're going to do is just quick twist this in a little bit and adjust it a little bit, just so that it's when you just go like this far down, it engages. Right now you have to push all the way down. So that's the only fix I see that we can do with it. This bike is for sale up on lab2.com. If you guys want to go check it out. Lots of dirt bike, motorcycle, ATV, and scooter parts up there. So definitely go hit up lab2.com. We're adding parts every day to the site. There's a bunch of different sellers on there, so definitely go hit it up and support the local website. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Let's get into the back brake and then take this thing for a rip. Alright, that's a little bit better. Now you don't have to push down quite as far with it. Alright, that's fixed. Let's see how much gas we got in here. Might have to fill her up before the ride. Whoa. Looks like a homemade gasket on the gas cap there. Yep, quite a bit of gas in there, so we should be good. Let's try starting her up here, see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna predict second kick on this bad boy. This thing usually fires up pretty good. Let's see. Alright, so it took about probably 20 kicks. Hasn't been started in probably 3 days now, so it probably just needs to be warmed up here. But I've noticed one other small thing that needs to be fixed. When you turn the handlebars like this, see how it pulls and revs up a little bit? That means this cable is pulling. So we gotta fix that. That's not good. Other than that, it runs great. Idles perfectly, no leaks, you can see. happening. So, pretty good little bike. But yeah, let's fix that throttle cable and then take this thing for a ride. Alright, so what we're going to do is zip tie this to the frame so that wire can't move and pull out. See, right now you can lift it up. So we're going to zip tie it right here, so that's supposed to be tighter so that doesn't move. A couple zip ties right here. That should prevent it from, see how that pulls out right there? You twist it and kind of moves it. Put some zip ties right there, put it back together, and then take it for a rip. Stay tuned. Put a couple zip ties here. Cut those off. Cut those tabs off. We should be all good to go. Alright, I haven't played basketball in years. I just saw the hoop. Empty driveway. Let's shoot a couple baskets here. Probably a little bit rusty, but we'll see. The KX80s are so fun. They're such little bikes and they're just fun to rip around on. Definitely recommend getting one if you have the chance. You can typically find these in the price range of $500 to $900 depending on where you're located, but highly recommend getting one. They're just fun to take out and rip around on. All right, let's start her up. Alright guys, just want to check the coolant one more time, and I want to check the oil levels. We haven't ridden this thing. This bike hasn't been ridden in probably a couple of years, so just want to check the oil and the coolant one more time before we take it for the nice long ride. Last video we did check it and we added oil to it, and then we checked the coolant, but I just want to make sure again since we've ridden it now. So. Oil level looks good. It covers up the whole window down here. Let's check the coolant. Coolant level is full, so we're good there. Just wanted to be extra cautious before taking it for a nice hard ride. Alright, first real ride on the KX80. Let's see how she does. Did I fix it properly? Is it gonna run good? We will find out right now. I don't know why I put the bar so far up like that. I need to adjust those, but we can do that after the ride. Let's see, it's already warmed up, so we're good there. Turn the gas to on. Let her rip. Once it's warm, first kick every single time. We'll give it a second to warm up a little bit. Whoa! Little zippy guy. Here's something a little bit rattly. Suspension in the front isn't the greatest. pretty good though. Grip's really good. Brakes up a tiny bit on the top end. You can hear it brake up a little bit, but not super noticeable. This looks like it's cut in here finally. That path cut over here. Oh, looks like there's a little path cut. Sweet. I think it cuts right to here. Darn it, I wanted that path to go all the way around. That'd be sweet. Little dirt bike path. Maybe there's another one that goes around. Yeah, so my neighbors must have cut this path right here. And I wish it would go all the way through, but it must be too wet through here to cut. But that would have been nice. That would have been really nice. So far the bike's ripping pretty good. I did notice that on top end when you get full throttle, the very tippy top, it's breaking up a little bit. So it's either too lean at that very top or too rich. And what you can do is lower or higher the needle position in the carburetor, and that will get rid of that. So we can mess around with that when we get home, but it's really not that bad. It's not nearly as bad as the YZ 250 I had when it was doing that. So anyway, let's go try to find some new paths and rip this thing a little bit more. Is there a path on the other side here? Looks like the creek is all dried up there. Let's see what's over here. Hopefully it's not too wet. It's nice to have this finally cut. Sweet, this goes all the way around. Alright, so this path goes all the way around. That's pretty awesome. I do hear a little rattling going on. I think it might be this thing, the kick lever. I'm not too sure what the heck it could be, but I do hear a little rattling. You guys can probably hear it too, but nothing crazy. It is an old bike, so you can't expect too much. Alright, let's keep on following this path. See where it takes us. Looks like there's a path right here too. Muddy through here. It is breaking up a little bit more now on that top end, so we're gonna try something here. Alright, turn the choke on. See if it runs better with the choke on here. Runs worse with the choke on. So that means we're probably a little too rich, actually. Alright guys, first ride on the KX80 done. So everything worked really well, the brakes worked. The suspension was pretty good, a little soft in the front, but not a big deal. Ran great, didn't blow up, so that's good. The only issue that we were having is it's breaking up on the very tippy top of the RPMs. So I'm thinking we can adjust that needle in there, and I think it might be a little bit too rich right now. So if we lean it out a little bit, I think that will help. Otherwise, we can always change the main jet as well if that doesn't work. So let's try to do that and see if it changes. All right, so right now you can see the needle was in the middle position. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna richen it up first and see if that helps. So to richen it up, it means that the needle has to go up. And to get the needle to go up, we're going to put that little guy down. So it's kind of reverse, you know. So we're gonna move that one notch down, and that will richen up the mixture. And it richens it up because it allows more fuel in. So imagine there's a jet that this goes into. It's going to come up, which allows more fuel to flow through that jet. So that's kind of the understanding behind that. So we'll move that one pin down. All right. Now it's moved one pin down. So let's see what that does. All right, guys, just fished that out of the gas tank. It was the seal for the cover, but we just took it for a test drive, and the needle position did not help at all. So I'm gonna go the other direction with the needle, see if that helps. All right, needle position is higher up, so the needle is going down more, making it leaner. Let's see if that helps a little bit. All right, guys, it rips now. It's pretty much as perfect as I can get it. So let's take a rip with the GoPro quick. I'll show you guys the difference. All right, guys, so needle position is now moved up one clip, leaning it out just a tiny bit, and I think that's all we need because it was running good to begin with, but we just wanted it to make it perfect. So turn the gas on here. It's already warmed up from the ride. Check this out. So it's pretty much perfect, I would say. Pretty close. I mean, there's a very, 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 very small stumble at the top, but I'm happy with it. Pretty much perfect for me. I mean, that's pretty good. Alright guys, bike is all fixed up, ready to go. Check it out on lap2.com. There's a bunch of motorcycle, dirt bike, ATV, scooter parts. I'm sure you guys can find something for your bikes up there. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. So stay tuned for more rides. And we'll be working on the YSR and other stuff like that coming up. So stay tuned for those. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure to share, like, subscribe. Until next time, we are out.